was only 3, but his talent for drawing astounded his parents. Crayons scattered across the living room floor, and his drawings were taped to the walls in every room. His parents, Emily and Matt, encouraged his talents. That was until one rainy afternoon. Liam was sitting quietly at the dining table, scribbling furiously on a sheet of paper. Emily peeked over to see what he was working on.
"What you drawing, sweetheart?"
she asked with a smile.
A monster,
Liam replied happily. Emily chuckled.
"Oh, scary, can I see?"
Liam held up his drawing. It was a jagged, mismatched figure with sharp, angular arms and an impossibly wide grin filled with pointed teeth. Something about it made Emily shiver, though she couldn't quite say why. It was just a toddler's doodle after all. Later that night, after Liam had gone to bed, Emily and Matt sat watching TV in the living room. A sudden thud echoed through the house, followed by the sound of tiny footsteps.
"Looks like it's my turn,"
Matt said, climbing the stairs toward Liam's room. When he reached Liam's room, the boy was fast asleep in his bed. Confused but not concerned, Matt stepped inside and stopped when he heard paper crunching under his foot. He looked down to see Liam's monster drawing, now lying on the floor. Matt was sure they had taped it to the fridge, but shrugged it off, gave Liam a kiss, and left the room. The next morning, Emily found long, deep scratches gouged into the wooden floor outside Liam's room.
"Matt, did you see this?"
she asked, pointing at the marks.
"Scratches? No, where would that have come from?"
Matt's voice trailed off as his eyes drifted to his son's drawing of the monster with long, sharp claws. He shook his head.
"Don't be crazy,"
he thought. Over the next few days, things got worse. Liam's drawings grew more unsettling. A drawing of crooked, shadowy figure with empty eyes, another, a sprawling tangle of claws and teeth. And every night, something moved in the house. Soft rustling, faint whispers, the occasional thump. One night, as Emily tucked Liam into bed, she asked,
"Sweetie, why do you draw scary things?"
Liam replied, giggling.
they're not scary. They're my friends. They play with me when you're asleep.
Liam said, his big, innocent eyes locking with hers. That night, Emily and Matt stayed awake, keeping an eye on the baby monitor. Around midnight, they heard the sound of paper crinkling. Matt crept toward Liam's room. The hallway was dark, but Matt swore he saw a flicker of movement, a tall, jagged shadow slithering along the wall. When he opened Liam's door, the room was empty except for the boy, sound asleep. But the drawing pinned to the wall, of the shadowy figure with empty eyes, was now different. The figure's head was turned toward the door, staring. That night the house grew unnaturally cold. Emily and Matt huddled together in bed. Then, the sounds began, not from the baby monitor, but from just outside their bedroom door. Whispering at first, then a low, guttural growl. Matt grabbed Emily's hand, trembling. The bedroom door creaked open, and in the dim light from the hallway, they saw it, Liam's monster. Towering and jagged, its wide grin glistening with razor-sharp teeth. Behind it, the shadowy figure and the tangle of claws emerged, crawling across the ceiling and walls. Matt screamed as the creatures surged forward. In the morning, Liam sat at the dining table, humming cheerfully and drawing on a sheet of paper. When the babysitter arrived, she asked,
"Where are your mommy and daddy, Liam?"
Liam grinned and pointed to the trash can. The babysitter opened the can and screamed. Matt and Emily's faces looked up at her from the trash can, lying on top of their mangled, dismembered bodies.